carry on, Scott, thanks.
Okay, so this is a blog that I wrote. It's called Truth is Power. I've just finished reading Nobody's Girl by Virginia Roberts Guthrie, a memoir of surviving abuse and fighting for justice. It was a hard book to read, deeply uncomfortable, but a stark reminder of how powerful truth is, even when it emerges years after a voice first attempted to speak. Hiding impropriety behind wealth is not power. Preying on the vulnerable is not power. Conspiring with a network of high net worth individuals to perpetuate the trafficking and sexual assault of minors within a broader ecosystem of enablers is not power. Blackmailing others to conceal your own depravity and theirs for nefarious gains and favours is not power. These acts committed by individuals in positions of influence, office or status are not signs of strength. They are signs of personal moral collapse. Those who commit, enable or conceal such atrocities are not powerful people. They are the weakest, most feeble excuses for humanity, individuals so internally broken they must hide behind money, lawyers, NDAs and carefully created public illusions. How quickly their illusion of power evaporates the moment truth is spoken. So afraid of truth, they cloak themselves in lies, obfuscation and denial. This is not power, this is cowardice. Power is not in wealth, power is not in status, power is not in institutions. Power lies within the individual, in one's capacity for accountability, truth, integrity, moral courage and empathy. When we describe abusers, exploiters or corrupt actors as powerful, we hand them our personal sovereignty. With a single word, we attribute to them what is actually ours. Language shapes perception. Words build psychological architecture. When we call abusers powerful people, we reinforce the mythology that protects them. The label becomes a shield, one that intimidates the public and emboldens the guilty. Changing the language changes the landscape. It shifts the centre of gravity back to truth, back to individual sovereignty, back to what real power actually is. This is why enormous effort is invested in controlling public narratives through media, political statements, partisan echo chambers, manufactured outrage and fear campaigns. These systems thrive only when people forget the power they hold. Whenever a whistleblower speaks, whenever a survivor tells their story, whenever a narrative emerges that counters the mainstream script, the mechanisms of fear ignite. Voices are silenced, victims are discredited, truth tellers are smeared, and the one being called out are the very same people orchestrating discrediting. And why? Because they know the truth threatens them more than anything else. The media, political system, entertainment industry, energy sector, health institutions, financial elite and defence networks, all these structures intersect. They share overlapping interests, protect one another and collectively maintain the same global business model through financial investments and board structures. But even a system as vast and interconnected as this is not powerful, it is fragile, held together by secrecy, manipulation and the belief that the public will remain silent and compliant. The moment ordinary people, men, women and children begin speaking truth, consistently, publicly, fearlessly, the entire illusion begins to crack. Real power is simple. Power is truth, power is courage, power is speaking when you are told to stay silent. Power is the refusal to be intimidated by wealth, status or hierarchy. Those who abuse innocence, exploit positions of influence or hide behind money to avoid accountability, their perceived power is nothing but the protection of their own severe delusion, moral decay and inflated importance. They are emperors with no clothes, and the world is finally beginning to see them clearly. As judgment comes, anyone who seeks to define society through acts of cruelty, exploitation and crimes against children and humanity stand as an enemy of the people. Time will not shield you, nor will pieces of paper. As truth is spoken, the light will vanquish your darkness. True power will be revealed, and as your delusional walls crumble around you, know this, your clock is running out, you're on borrowed time. Because the truth once spoken does not go back to sleep, and truly powerful the ones who carried truth, integrity and courage within them are finally beginning to see. True humanity will be your judge. Thank you. That was probably a bit long, so I won't do any more. So thanks very much.